Melodysheep is possibly one of the biggest science creators on YouTube. A powerful, creative mind like no other. He paints cinematic masterpieces that stretch the boundaries of the human mind. From his iconic rise to fame with the iconic Symphony of Science that has stayed relevant for over 10 years, to his most popular film, Timelapse of the Future, with nearly 100 million views. And now, his latest creations, like the eye-opening Life Beyond series, and his magnum opus, The Human Future. But how did it all begin?
The cosmos is all that is, or ever will be.
Watching Carl Sagan's science series Cosmos as a sophomore in college reignited his childhood fascination after years of lying at rest. This fueled a new fire in him for not only music, but for film and science. After graduating in 2008, he decided to create A Glorious Dawn. With this video alone, the search results for Carl Sagan, usually at a few thousand a day in 2009, reached heights unprecedented after the upload.
There are monsters out in the cosmos.
He began creating other similarly styled videos under the name Symphony of Science. From 2010 to 2012, he created the Color Pulse Project, a place for his non-scientific music, and worked under this company name when producing music for other companies. But in October 2012, our story in 1 minute was born. A 1-minute video portraying the creation of our solar system and life itself, which currently sits at over 13 million views. In 2016,
It's the biggest question of them all.
he started working on his next project,
Where did we come from?
Origins.
We now have a chance to peer back and see for ourselves.
To see how our ancestors grappled with the untamed forces of nature. This is Origins.
Origins and Melodysheep's other early projects paved the way for the next chapter of Melodysheep Productions. The trajectory of his career radically changes in the coming months. On March 20th, 2019, Melodysheep published the now critically acclaimed and multi-Webby award-winning Timelapse of the Future, a journey to the end of time, detailing the entire future of the universe and the end of it. Currently, it sits at nearly 100 million views, and lifted Melodysheep to an incredible new height in the world of YouTube, immortalizing it in the epoch of the digital age as a powerful and emotional journey to the end of the universe.
Life, as we know it, is only possible for 1,000th of a billion billionth of a percent.
And paved the way for the future projects like Life Beyond, a video about alien life, meant to be a more optimistic look into the universe. Published in November 2019, this was the first installment in the Life Beyond trilogy. Now, with a grand plan set in stone, Melodysheep again began working on the second installment of Life Beyond, He knew he had to make this his most professional film yet. Uploaded in October of 2020, The Second Life Beyond gained an extraordinary amount of views and sits at 18 million today, beating the first by many millions. In the early months of 2021, Melodysheep announces his greatest project yet, the finale to the trilogy. Enter Life Beyond 3, In Search of Giants. The Sights of Space was released on November 29th, 2022, covering iconic planets like Proxima b, Poltergeist, and Phobatar. The incredibly successful film with over 4 million views aimed to show the amazing destinations awaiting our arrival as a species. John Boswell's magnum opus was just a few months away. Enter The Human Future, the most recent film of Melodysheep Productions, released on August 15th. The Human Future explored a concept very foreign to the style of Melodysheep. Not akin to space, The Human Future explored the different paths humanity could take on in the coming years. Both the paths of destruction and the paths of total transcendence.
It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons.
Currently at nearly 2 million views, The Human Future is yet another success. It also showcased Melodysheep's improvements in editing, music, sound, and VFX. This was the most professional cinematic and mind-bending project of his yet. The slogan, "Change is coming," repeatedly mentioned in the marketing phase, encompasses the entirety of the film. The goal of Melodysheep Productions is for it to be the home for educational cinematic experiences, exploring all mediums of thinking, a place where multiple artists hold the moniker Melodysheep, a place for humanity to go to feel chills, thrills, and awe. Melodysheep, you cannot even imagine the impact you have had and will continue to have on the generations of enthusiasts on our pale blue dot. We are all very grateful.
A still more glorious dawn awaits.
We're all connected to each other, to the earth. Part of this universe, in this universe. The universe is in us.
And it's all really there. Really there.
Information in the form of energy streams in, and then it explodes.
It is in us to look farther and deeper. It's deep within us. That is why we are all here.
We are stardust in the highest exalted way, called by the universe.
There is grandeur in this view of life.
The sky calls to us. If we do not destroy ourselves, we will one day venture to the stars.
We've seen things our ancestors wouldn't believe. But we are not mere witnesses to these events. Because the story of the universe is our story.